just DC'd for like a second. Weirdly. Yeah, I don't know why. I'm good? You see and hear me? What was that? Just my stream cut out for like a second. No idea why. I only noticed because I saw reconnection successful on OBS and was like, huh? Sorry about that. What was I saying? Yeah, so the answer is yes. Coal mining is the primary way, but there's also, if you start a lobby with multiple tabs, so multiple full custom characters, then you'll have the ability to put them away in Withers' wardrobe of wayward companions in the camp. And when you take a companion out from that, their XP is equalized to the highest XP companion that you have recruited. So what that means is you do as little content as possible, with the exception of stuff that won't be there by the time you get back, on your way to recruiting Minthara. And once you recruit Minthara, who starts at level 6, no matter what level you are, she is level 6 at least. You recruit Minthara, then you have tab 2, put tab 1 in the cabinet, and then take them back out. Tab 1 will be leapfrogged to be Minthara's level. You can use that to skip a couple levels of XP. I did that in a run, and I skipped level 5 and like half of level 4. So that works out to be a big chunk of XP. If you put that on top of consistent XP optimization in quests in general, and then also exploration XP stuff, having a good inspiration background, taking advantage of, you can also apply this tech to the XP that you get from inspiration background. So like, let's say you have Gale, and Gale is 200 XP ahead of the rest of the party because Sage inspos. You would then put Gale in the party, put your Tav away, take your Tav back out, and their XP would jump up to what Gale's is. And then you could go do the same thing by putting Karlach in your party, and then you could go get all of Karlach's goals, and then you put everyone away, and then take them back out so they jump up to what Karlach has. And you could go through all of the backgrounds doing this. So this tech allows you to effectively skip to Minthara's level. Now, there's other companions that start at certain levels. Like, Karlach is minimum level 3, but that's rarely relevant. Jaheira is minimum level 8, and Minsk is minimum level 12. So in theory it applies to others, but like, Minthara is the practical one. But you could use it to do that, and then also to benefit from most of the inspiration XP across all backgrounds, provided you're able to have the relevant character around for getting their inspo when it's time to do so. It's tedious, but that's another route to level 12 before Act 3. And there's also cat printing. This one's extremely RNG dependent, but if you spam casting spells near Grimishka, as long as they don't turn into a panther, they'll keep having a chance to split themselves into more Grimishka, which is worth more XP. But the problem is, if they turn into a panther, then they can't surge anymore. So that branch of the tree just kind of stops. So you would need to, for several days, get wild magic surges of them splitting without turning into panthers. So that one's also not practical, but it's technically possible. F.A. Laura. How do you get your main character to others if the main character is lower level? That's why you need 2 Tavs for that method raid. because you need the one you care about, and then a second one, so that you control the second one, and then put the first one in the wardrobe and take them out. So it requires either you launching a second client and joining yourself, or, you know, you having a friend join you and make a character and then just fuck off forever. The multiplayer mode? Yes. I was appreciating the in-depth answers instead of just yes you can or no you can't. Yeah, of course, Kisame. You don't get anything useful out of it, just a yes or no a lot of the time, right? I'm probably gonna have to get up and get this cat water in a moment. Oh wait. Oh wait a minute. Scuttles in like a weird gremlin. Hey Dandy. Hopefully stream doesn't cut out again. It's so annoying that it does that. Still have a short rest. Let's talk to Gale.
I have something to ask.
The truth of the crown. And this is no mere journal. It could, if we can collect the crowns, I promise you, the Mistra wanted the brain obliterated. A long road lies ahead. Perhaps I got carried away with the thought.
I hear you've been...
What?
She bids you come.
It's obvious when you stop to think. What? This is a conversation. What's on your mind? Of course.
Alright. Hey Shoop, how you doing? Honor mode, just the tutorial exit mod. Remove the config to custom. It's not shown as cheat. I got the golden dice to use the mod. So having any mods on at all stops you from getting the honor mode achievement, if that's something you care about. Now having the script extender installed just disables that so that you can have whatever mods on you want. But if it's a mod and you don't have script extender, it counts against you. How'd you talk? Hey Scarlet Hair Card Money. Sorry about ads again. Stream cut out randomly and I'm annoyed about it.
There she stands, just as
The old
Gale.
time was, I'd have given. I always wonder what being. Alas, recent events have.
Ooh, Mistra. Ooh, Mistra. When you skip fast, it's gay, you, I, you.
Back on mortal soil once more. As if I knew the orb was. Once I bring the crown of.
Today run-ins, we get new run? Yeah.
You've come far, I
Script
perceive.
script
How may I
extender.
serve you this day?
Like to extend the script. It's a it's a requirement for a lot of mods. Is minimum level for wild magic surges based on your character or sorcerer level? I don't really understand the question. Like, getting surges happens at level 1. Like, that's when you get the feature. I'm assuming my UI inventory mod won't mess with me getting any dice. It will. Any mod. When I said any mod, I meant any mod. So if you do not have the script extender, or a mod to specifically do this thing that the script extender does, then you don't get it. Wiki says each surge has a minimum level, like Cambion's level 10. Then I don't know if that's sorcerer level or character level. I know Mephit is level 1, so don't play into surges unless you're prepared to get arbitrarily fucked. Let's back and forth on it, but yeah, let's do the Mystic Carrion thing. I still want to wake up more before Iron Throne. Method give XP. As far as I'm aware, the Mephit does not. I know the Cambion didn't when I tested. Now there's a mod that expands the table and adds a spectator. That one does give XP, which led to a period of misinformation where people believed that wild magic surge farming was an XP route, and no, it isn't. Hey, Leaky, thank you very much for the raid. How was your stream? What'd you get up to? Welcome in, everybody. If you don't know me, I am Quag. I do RPG challenge runs. 99% of it is Baldur's Gate 3. Finishing up this challenge run today, hopefully. We're late in Act 3. We only have a couple things left. Iron Throne, end of the game, really. But I hope you had a great session. What'd you get up to? Hey, Daryl. Had to reliably skip brain shit show fight. Orpheus seems most of the time fail stealth check. Some greater invis. Fight goes to shit. Failed like 2 to 3 solo honor runs because of it. Can't stand this part. I usually save up a human versatility elixir to give him stealth proficiency, and then I stand near him with the resonance stone to give him advantage on stealth checks, and sometimes I also concentrate on pass without trace from the Ring of Shadows to give him plus 10. If you do all of those things, then he has to double roll once to fail. Even if he fails, then have a backup strat of applying regular invisibility to him and then putting a darkness cloud on him, which you'll want to do without spellcasting, or you'll want to do after having baited the opportunity attacks from the Illithids. Dragonborn has a very wide and beautiful smile. She does.
I always have items of interest to those of a curious disposition.
Let's see what this does.
Gonna see the end of Act 2 honor mode for the first time. Let's go.
And you are not
Doing my first honor mode run, already in the Underdark. Gotta love Barrelmancy. I don't know how those relate. I don't understand. You can get to the Underdark in like the first 5 minutes of your run without fighting anything. So, once again, Barrelmancy not as impactful on your run as you think it is. Be more confident. Jutok says when this happened to me, I had haste popped up and invised on him, then threw invis at myself. Yeah, that's a good recovery strat.
Leave me be. This is my mission. You don't have to help. We ran to help. Since Talus died, I'm not stupid.
Decided to defend the house and portal on a whim. First time I've ever done it on Honor. First true time was 2 days ago on Tactician. It's one of my favorite encounters. I like it so much. Just the curveball of having an objective, but also just the tower defense vibe is really fun to me. And I like how you can really highlight some things that that don't get appreciated enough. Like, I think a lot of players struggle with that. Thinking, okay, I have to kill everything. I have to individually target down and kill everything. And it's like, no, no. You got your area denial, you got your AoE damage options. This is where summons get a lot of value. It's really strategic, and I like that encounter a lot. It's a highlight for me. I really find it a bummer, not just from an XP perspective. When I have a rule set that doesn't allow me to do that fight, I hate missing out on it.
What's that?
Hey, Mr. Robot Dude. Sleet Storm's 10 out of 10 that encounter? Yeah, it's my go-to. Shouldn't let me drop it, but
Indecipherable glyphs now feel dangerously familiar.
sometimes it just does.
Promising unholy past, but as you
I end up decision paralyzing into not using resources often, so I like that Hunger Fidar is so useful in that fight that I don't have any argument against using it. Yeah, there's a lot of area denial spells that do like a slow and a damage component that are really nice there.
don't give me trouble now. Gruesome
Spike Growth is popular.
necromantic
Hunger
ritual.
Fidar is popular. Sleet Storm is still my personal favorite. Just forego the damage and make it so they simply can't get there. I found this streak in a place called Grimforge. Thanks, Viper. Thanks for streaking. To elaborate, is Fighter 12 had 2 attacks left. Yeah. I figured you'd talk. Then learn through my own hubris why fear and paralysis and vuln resistance is important. Yeah. You never
Feels like
leave those things up to chance, because even if you have what you think are good saves, unless they are perfect saves, there's always a chance.
a jar that grants immortality.
Still absolutely hate the last part of the game, Certified Hater. Have you gone through it as a, like... Well, yeah, you're doing it with Orpheus, so try just using the full Illithid powers and just have Orpheus kill everyone. Like, full Illithid is ludicrously overpowered, Daryl. It's absurd. Like, truly violently fucked up. Head and shoulders above anything else you could be doing in the game. Like, it is violent. So, if managing the stealth or the individual enemy features is too much, then just, like, simply have your full Illithid kill them all. And this applies to anyone that you have with you there. Except for the Emperor. The Emperor sucks. The Emperor just doesn't get the same abilities.
Please.
After killing everyone several times, I just want to get through this part ASAP, get another run going, so I want to win skip. I get you. And that's understandable. Back before patch 7, you know how invis on the player gets removed when you interact with the brainstem. It didn't used to work that way. That was a patch 7 change. So you used to be able to get up to the top of the brain without combat starting at all, and then you could get a surprise round, and then start Karsus Compulsion. And because of the way the game handles that, the second part of the fight will also be a surprise round. So it was very funny. Why am I going there? That's not the right place. Learned the hard way, lost one auto run because that changed. Rip. How do you get 23 in for the portal fight? I assume it got the +5 int buff.
Hello. Nice day for a walk.
Chad Orpheus versus Virgin Emperor. Fear is a big one. A lot of people don't think of losing control of your character is like the worst thing that could happen. I think the fearful condition is my #1 run killer. I think I've lost the most runs to getting hit with fearful above everything else. It still happens from time to time.
Moving ahead.
Shadowheart uniquely does not need to pass a check to get those buffs. That's half true. Char in Shadowheart doesn't have to pass a check. But if she ends up on the outs with Char, then she rolls at disadvantage. As do any clerics of Saluna. Let me not put that down yet, actually. Feeble's really funny. Because now, like, even if you hit me... Not sure you can damage me. My dex is higher than my strength need.
Looking ahead.
Not to use that one. I'll just use Remove Curse. I have a lot.
Never a dull moment.
Hey, Lily Zero. We branded today? Yeah. Starting a new run as well? As long as it doesn't take me too long? Yeah. Lets me cast Flame Blade, Tiefling Elixir. We're gonna switch back to Adamantine Splint and use it with Saravox Helmet, maintain my crit immunity, and also be immune to Frighten. Strength Glove so I can throw Mystic Carrion. I don't think Ellie Infusion does anything I care about here. I'll use it anyway.
Time to get going.
Mariska's Favor, Flame of Wrath.
The broadsheet's gone to pot ever since I left.
End of his potion is better here, but I'm just using what I happen to have on me.
Just out of view.
Strange tidings.
Alright, he did go prone. Which is good, means I don't actually have to worry about throwing him. Now, an annoying thing about Black Hole here is it will aggro the second floor. Don't worry about that though. There goes the living room.
Is truly vanished. He will not trouble this plane again. Maybe I need more pockets. On my way. Something good here, I hope.
This Carrion does not have immunity to polymorph.
You did it. Yes.
He would make an amusing follower.
Pick up where Carrion left off. A city like this needs a medium.
Non-magical physical immunity, necrotic immunity, poison immunity. This suppose if he did it with his jars intact, he would be immune to silence, immune to surprise. Could be funny. Hey, Emmy. How you
I'm
doing?
exhausted. Better find somewhere to camp soon.
Staff of Sheriff Necromancy is an extremely good item that I've not been using much lately, but know that it is extremely good.
One lord and his metal toy.
Yo, work and vibing, how's my day? Okay, so far. Only just started, really.
Blood follows me everywhere.
I don't need to be in here, I just like doing that. Alright, Fiend Slaying, don't need that anymore. Frees up some carry weight. Alright, we're firmly in Iron Throne prep mode now. Should get a Conjure Elemental Scroll. Should go buy Martial Exertion Gloves too.
What's up for discussion?
How can I? Huh. I suppose that at least I can help with.
I have Chain Lightning. How many Dimension Doors do I have? I feel like I've been slacking on that. 8? 8's probably enough. More is nice, though. 3 Greater Invis. Let's get more Misty Steps for sure.
Hope you.
Don't have Terrazul. I'll have to get that on the following day.
Can't bloody believe it.
Can't believe you're using doors instead of... Hey, burp a lot. Yeah, I'm running through enemies because, like, you know, this is late Act 3, peak player power. I'm doing an archery build, so... Like, this weapon combination, even ignoring this violent, offensive bow, even ignoring that, just Rhapsody Marco with special arrows is, stupid. Let me find my actual fire arrow. A lot of instances of damage there. So, 3 from Scarlet Remittance, 4 from Kareska's Flame, 6 from Titan Weapon. On on each instance. And that's without heat convergence. It's also without Formless Slaughter. Without Hexblade's Curse, without Gaping Wounds. Without Vulnerability.
Oi! We got rats in cellar. We also got cats.
No, I guess I should bring Shart to, like, actually save her parents, huh? We'll see if I have enough inspos left over to convince her, because I didn't bring her to the graffiti. Is the explanation why Sharpshooter is bad for the archery build? Maybe I misunderstood. I mean, I have it right now, but... Like, are you asking why I say Sharpshooter is not good in general? Yes, please. Okay. Plus 10 damage is not worth minus 5 accuracy for most of the game. Because if you take that at level 4 in the early game, okay, you're getting damage at the point in the game when you least need damage, and losing accuracy at the point in the game when you most need accuracy. Then there's also opportunity cost. If you're taking Sharpshooter, you're not taking a different feat. So not only are you less consistent in dealing your damage, but you are also missing out on taking feats that are actually good, like Alert, like Heavy Armor Master, like Dual Wielder, like Mobile, like Tough, like Magic Initiate, Wizard. You're missing out on greater value. And think about it, the most damage Sharpshooter is going to provide, no, this is Honor Mode, this is single target scenario, the most damage Sharpshooter is going to provide against that initial target is 40, assuming you're attacking with Vuln with an Arrow of Slaying. And, like, 40 damage is pretty cool in a vacuum. But, like, the thing is, even once you are... Like, once you're able to fulfill those parameters, that 40 damage is never the difference between a kill or not. Even if you're talking an early, like, reasonable use case. Like, let's say you save your luck of the Far Realms, you get the Amulet of Branding from Jira, and you shoot an Arrow of Slaying at a particular target. You force the crit, you force the Vuln. Sharpshooter would be shitting out an extra 40 damage. On who does that matter? Your gear is getting one shot without it. Karnus, maybe it could matter there, but, like, he's not a target that you need to do all that for. Marcus, getting one shot without it. Merkel, you don't really want to go for piercing anyway, but, like, sure, if you did, then you could be almost as good as a bludgeoning hit. Sure. Like, I'll be right back. back. Sorry about that. Hey, Smelly. But my theoretical damage ceiling. Thank you for the explanation. Came in for tail end discussion yesterday. Didn't like the -5 accuracy. Want to hear your thoughts? Yeah, it's like you can create situations where it is desirable, and I did end up taking it here because, you know, my accuracy is now at such a high level where it's not actually a downside. So it lets me just kind of be stupid sometimes and click damage at things that I shouldn't and just get away with it. It's nice for many target arrows because it applies to that. That's like the strongest use case for sharpshooter, if you ask me. But overall, it's one of those things where it's like rarely worth taking. Because even without sharpshooter, bows still do more damage than every other weapon class in the game. Why would you need more at the cost of consistency? Being there are auto mode quirks, any quirk belt in the first time or another brain fight timeout for lithid reinforcements will somehow end the game. No, it just means that reinforcements will start spawning every round from then on, indefinitely. Tempted to shamelessly call for all the help that's available for this fight. You're making it harder for yourself by doing so, but you can.
Stand down. Aggressive action will not be tolerated in the presence
Like,
of the
remember,
patrons of this proud city.
Your party, they will literally scream at you to just ignore the fight and go, with increasing levels of urgency as the fight goes. The characters themselves tell you, not a good idea, just go. They're not kidding, they're not wrong either, just go. Like, staying and fighting is the worst approach to that, narratively and gameplay-wise. And as Smelly said, calling an ally that uses an entire action point, and then those allies need to take their own turns, and most of them aren't really going to do all that much. Like, some of them do cool stuff. Like, if you have Zevlor, if you have the Kuotoa, if you have, to a much lesser degree, the Iron Hands, if you have the Strange Ox, if you have Mizora, if you have Aelin, if you have Yurgir, any of those can do some pretty good field control, but, like, some of those are also liabilities. Like, if Dame Aelin gets hit with Mind Flayer domination, okay, you spent an action to make another enemy. Cool. But ultimately, you also don't need to kill anything there. Your objective is not to kill anything there. Your objective is to dominate the brain. And your characters, again, will tell you this. They're not kidding. You just go. You want to do so safely, if possible, but standing there and spamming all your allies until the infinite enemy timer, warning timer elapses is... Like, does that sound like a good idea when I phrase it that way? AP Ninja.
Oh yes, we've much to...
Gathered guests. True.
There is a fleet.
Have you come to behold the new dawn? And be in awe, truest.
For the prison, your tadpole.
As I said, Baldur's Gate will ascend. Tyrill's first and
Oh, nice to see Vanilla
only
Gortash when people mod him.
Have
Yeah.
we finished then?
I don't know why they go with the unwashed scene kid aesthetic when they could just keep him in his Vanilla Glory like this. Also, Vanilla Glory was someone's rap name. Who was it? Which one of you? It was you, Shoop. Alright, proud of you, buddy.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
You have... I can... we will raise the good. Hand me the netherstones and I'm not here for game. There is...
Trying to download the handsome young man mod, it's not working. It's a sign from the universe. Gortash is as was meant to be.
What you see, Gortash has had. Let the.
Oh, we in Flava Town. Yes, ma'am. How you doing, Mandy? If someone were to walk in on me eating these pistachios, they might think I'm a squirrel. Are you just, like, crouched, like, perched on a ledge, like a gargoyle? Just scarfing down pistachios with both hands?
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Tell me what you're doing. A dozen more fists for the cost of that.
Sneaking in from work while I inhale my shawarma wrap? Ooh, that sounds delicious.
Ready?
I don't need to save Floric either, but I feel bad for all the times I've forgotten to save Floric, so... doing that. I don't think I'm gonna bother fighting Gortash, I'll just let the brain kill him. It's whatever. Hey Gardening, how are you today? How am I? I'm doing okay.
I can't thank you enough. You are...
Yesterday I was filming some stuff off stream, forgot I was recording while I hunched like a goblin eating Cheez-Its right next to the mic, scared to look at the footage. You gotta do some David Attenborough commentary over it, Dade. That'll take the bite out of it. There's this weird lag on this save. I'm wondering if that's a consequence of 2.5. No, it's been happening before that. Figuring out my loadout for Iron Throne. These. There. Not as many haste spores as I would want, but we'll deal. So hoping to catch Iron Throne in this run. Yeah, we'll be doing it shortly. Having to watch a training video at normal speed sucks. This is not my audiobook speed. How you doing, Uber Blackthorn? I'll go Grit with Fart Corpse. I think Grit with Fart Corpse might be the play. Gotta go get the Fart Corpse. And make room for it. But yeah, that seems to be what makes the most sense. A gritty fart. Should I call her? I have one Elven Elegance for me for Iron Throne. And then that'll be one for either me or Orpheus later. Save Human Versatility for Orpheus later. I'll have another Tiefling Vice for Iron Throne rest, I suppose. Makes an amount of sense. Deciding between... So if I go Martial Exertion, then I need to get to 20 strength to carry Gondians, but I like Hill Giant for being at 22 strength to carry the Sahuagin as well. The elixir is going to be Bloodlust. We'll be doing Nyrolna instead of Marco. Double Crusher's Ring. Wave Mothers doesn't really do anything I need. Best Cloak of the Weave, in case I want to click something spell save DC based. Yeah, alright. I have a prep kink, I think. I prep very meticulously for these fights, so I'm glad it's not boring to everybody.
Approach, ugly one. Spin to win. Alas,
It's one.
you failed to win the grand prize.
First roll.
The spongy.
That's actually insane. Alright.
Don't want to draw any attention. Interesting selection.
It's okay, Trade. Last run it was 15.
You thief! You cheater!
Damn Archery. Where am I?
It was 15? Yeah, not 16. So, you know, not you, but...
Need to find a way forward. This calls for careful footwork. That's a friendly looking shadow.
Was this place? The jungle. Alas. You explain why sometimes I can control myself and Orpheus at the same turn during final fight. Sometimes when I move myself, need to end my turn in order to move Orpheus. Yeah, the tentacles sometimes get between you and initiative. Even without having actually spawned in yet, so you won't see them on the top bar. But that happens if Orpheus's initiative is too low, which is why I always give him a Vigilance Elixir. Literal dinosaurs? Yeah. And they're literally horny. In fact, I'm gonna take advantage of one of the horny dinosaurs, Ayo. Historically accurate acid-spitting dinosaurs. Mm-hmm. Just like Mama used to make. What's my spell save DC right now? Pretty good.
Step forward. Come on, open up.
I don't care about the band of the Mystic Scoundrel.
I'm done. I can't wait to sleep.
Breathe deep and move.
You doing what I think you're doing? Yeah. I just want to verify that it works, you know?
Dost thou require a very well? Thou all three of thy
Where's the third one? Oh, right there. Didn't realize he was already here. Hey Merlin, how are you? Curious how I'm gonna do this. Yeah, me too. Could this guy be any more blue? Yes. That's what I meant when I said I blew him behind the Arby's.
best be on my way.
Getting him in some spell save DC gear because I can. Who has Catherick Shield? It's not you? Why is it not you? Do I have Catherick Shield? Whatever, I don't care that much. It's out on Shadow Heart. Oh, there it is. Thank you.
Have a lot on my mind, and, well, in it.
Still breathing.
Can't think it back over here.
What path lies before me?
Is that blood? No, never mind. Vis medicatrix.
I don't think I need the polymorph,
I won't give in.
but it's nice to have in the back pocket because already a beast.
I won't give in. Something's on my mind.
This vessel is at thine Art thou certain?
With haste.
Love the help, appreciate it.
A new very well.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
Wonder if the gods are watching me. Light on my feet.
No time to rest.
Be close enough.
What to do?
This vessel is at the...
Maybe the polymorph is a necessary component, because that's not how it behaved with Palma. Talk to Danton again. He's supposed to attach to me, rather than Danton, from me calling him back and sending him away again.
A good moment to talk.
This vessel is at this...
That's an interesting camera quirk. Pretty. Oh, so that's where the camp is in relation to Rivington.
Let's get going.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Nice view, at least.
I have a lot on my mind, and
So I'm supposed to have direct control over this thing, and I don't yet. That's the step that needs to be figured out. Let's try... breaking the game? Yeah. Aren't you gonna get the can't control dead thing like you got in Palma? Maybe. I'm having a different problem right now. See, I figured I'd live test this because I'm here and I don't have to worry about getting a testing save into an Act 3 position to do this. Though my Gale testing save could do this, but... distracted by science. Off to the great dino in the sky. So... it still doesn't want to come to this map.
Moving in. Very well.
This vessel is the...
Now this might be because I killed it, but it might not be. Let's go back again. This is not something I need to do, it's just something I'm curious about. But basically this dominate beasts with a hireling that is then set to no longer exist temporarily. Allows you to kind of set up some creatures as perma followers, and I was able to use that last night to get Palma, the ogre Guts bodyguard, into Act 3, which is relevant because that means we can get the Palma's Wrath buff here in Act 3. That's +4 armor class, +4 strength rather, and -2 armor class until long rest. And you also count as raging while the effect is active, so any effects that need you to be raging will work. Like Karlak's soul points, for example. Hey, Mark. Think, Mark.
I want to have a word.
Calliope Blingsdorf.
This vessel is...
You always see some crazy names here in Act 3. You love it. Okay, now it's just not attached at all, interestingly.
Stop me yet.
looking ahead.
But what if... How are we today? Doing well. Getting distracted by science instead of beating the game the way I'm supposed to. Hopefully alive, not drowning. Oh no. Did you have a lava incident? After the Iron Throne, went to Worm's Rock to do answer, got distracted by Gortash Steel Watch, went to the Coronation Rooms full of Steel Watchers, Cypher Cat Sanctuary Fly around the whole place, activating the bombs, flame turrets, Steel Watchers didn't know what to do, they started grappling each other, other Bay Knights.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Invalid target, because it's already dominated.
All's well that ends not as
That's really
bad as it
interesting.
could have.
No one stopped me yet.
No one back home will ever believe this. Time for some bloody work.
I don't think that'll work either. Hey, Dropper, thanks for the good luck. Hey, Airborne Kisser. Okay, no dice. That's fine. Gonna have to continue sciencing that one off stream.
Private word would be nice.
Tadpole.
By all the hounds of the hells, what is she planning? Mazora's always worth hearing out. That's what makes her so dangerous.
Hear me out.
We'll have answers soon enough. Until then, may my father keep safe.
Let's get some more Terrazul. Discovered you can Eldritch Blast Eat Steel Watchers out of a Globe of Invulnerability too. Yeah. I mean, Globe of Invulnerability is not Globe of Uninteractability. The only thing it does is prevent damage. It does not prevent anything else. And Repelling Blast does not need to do damage to work, it just needs to make contact. This means you can stun things in globes, you can paralyze them, you can do whatever you want. It just not damage. Morning, Kels. I had crazy dreams. Made a small cameo in one. Was watching a cutting board with ketchup on it. Spilled some ketchup on your elbow. We were both grossed out. Sincerely apologize for getting sweet tart tomato slop on you last night. It's okay, as long as you promise to get the other elbow next time. When I get that other version of Nirolna, there is not another version of Nirolna. I'm doing my next build as Gloomass, but as a half-orc with Ratbacks, that might be funny. What if you played better subclasses for both of those classes? What then?
Your contract will sign. Choose.
I mistook for something else. You're probably thinking of Trident of the Waves. Hi, Testes, too. I told you said hi.
God, I never knew freedom could taste so bittersweet. I have the Raven God name. I'd be a fool to wish. We obtain God. Go on then.
Miss Aura just standing right here. No, that wouldn't work. She'd teleport away. Minsk is gonna make this dialogue with Lae'zel really difficult. Do I flush the stone?
the very mention of...
And you, Boo forgives. It will surprise you to learn that even though no, she meant to spill.
I don't care, Minsk.
And that same...
Yapping.
I feel...
You think Gale talks a lot?
Still alive, so that's progress. Don't waste a step. I need a quick word.
Shut up, Matt. Mizora's stinky, and I'm trying to get a whiff.
Dost thou require a new ally? Thou mayest.
Let's see if that bypasses the event I'm trying to bypass. It does, but the squid is still causing issues here. So I'll have Lae'zel do the same thing as Minsk. Or arrest again.
That potion.
Where are you? And I'm so sorry.
Thirsty yet?
Big lady has 4 stacks of the shits.
Ready to do some business? Give me that. As for what that is, I knew you'd understand. Ready to do some business? I survived the hells.
Victor isn't himself, so I'm running the shop. You buying or selling? So
Need to remember to grab the fart corpse. Lae'zel, can you jump on a chasm for me? Just, like, real quick. Promise it'll be fun.
On Kresh Kalir, giant space hamsters are a staple food. Their hocks are quite scrumptious, if a bit fatty.
Wouldn't mind having a taste, to be honest.
It's a long way to Kalir. As for Boo, I've never heard of a miniature giant space hamster, let alone a conversant one. Which means Boo is either a rare specimen or an ordinary hamster. Not fit for eating either way.
No.
It is.
Back off, get your own frog life. What if we shared?
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Have to keep going.
Never seen that dialogue before. I don't know that I have either. Maybe I have, but it certainly sounded new to me. Stay away from her. But she's so frog and she's so wifey.
I have no more secret. Your distrust of me will be your... You think you know? Did you like it? But since you are mine, and you would do well to reconsider unlocking your... I'll remember.
No longer have the shits.
I should speak up.
Dost thou require a new... Which of them does thou... This is the prize. Dost thou require anything else? By doom and dusk I strike thy name.
It's been a day, Scratch.
Are you sure? Can
Yeah, a way you can manage stopping certain rest events from happening when you're not ready for them is by having the relevant companion be temporarily dead and under Wither's custody, or you can have them petrified and turned into a statue. That also works. But I wanted to delay this. Tips for the final fight: work like a charm. And just out of curiosity, I'll experiment how Orpheus can delete the final encounter. So that Fierce Perilous Stakes ability, that stacks. So you can just keep clicking that to get a bunch of stacks and get a fuck ton of bonus psychic damage on everything. Nebulous Black Hole hits twice. Synaptic Consumption can kill anything in the game that has less than 10 in any stat. Extract Brain is funny damage. It's just kind of broken on every level.
your parasites resonate? You feel Lae'zel's ecstasy as she moves to kneel before her.
-1 from the pointy hat. Oh. Whoops. I forgot. My int is not as good as it was. If I don't succeed this, then Lae'zel's gonna be all black at the pills, but like... We roll good. Yeah, whoops.
At the ready.
My OCD is forcing me to imagine what it'd be like to take a bite out of Appy's tentacle. I hate it so much, I want to throw up. Why? You get it in some nice butter sauce. Deep fry it. A little bit of lemon zest.
Thirsty yet?
Trip me out some elbow ketchup too. You know, I'm gonna choose to trust you. Now I'm hungry. Got your zest right here, Kermit Cave.
Thirsty yet?
Alright, is that enough Terrazul? 10? Yeah. Let's go one more. And we have no annoying rest events popping up because Minsk is currently indisposed. We get the good endings for all the companions, I think. Astarion doesn't ascend. Gale doesn't ascend. No, I don't think God Gale is actually like a bad ending in the same way. Shart isn't a cultist. Will's out of the pact. And provided I save his dad, it's gonna be fine. Lae'zel doesn't ascend. Minthara's chillin'. Halsin's dead. The best outcomes.
Thirsty yet?
The good ending where Astarion still thinks his captor's after him. I'll tell him eventually if I remember. Stomach, why are you making noises? It's gurgling. Poor Halsin. I mean, aren't all druids kind of poor? Also dead shortly. I used the Orin fight, so if he somehow pops up, I'm gonna lose my fucking shit, man.
God, the blade you, lady, have this city holds no
God damn it,
place for
Floric.
you or for Raven Guards.
I'm literally on my way to save him. Calm the fuck down.
Will was schooled in the dead. We have come.
She's like, hey, well, there's a dragon. Yeah, I killed it. Somehow Halcyon returned. This building you can fly through the skylight, which I don't know if it's intended, but it's pretty fucking cool. What do I want here? Air elemental. Sure, I guess air. Could get a mummy too. I'd rather have the movement speed. Forgot the fart corpse. Gotta go get it. Everybody stay here. Need a second container too. New Dirge looks like half-orc's head dancing. Amazing. No, I didn't want you all to come with me. Fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. Alright, so there's a corpse in the cemetery that's as a bit of a funny thing you can do with it. Not disappointed, I'm just mad. Oh. Not me, I'm just hungry. What you eating today?
You were seen trying.
You didn't see anything. Okay, now we're ready. Scratch, what do you... Come on, Scratch. Scratch just runs toward Upper City and game over. Unfortunately, he got that dog in him.
With a flick of the wrist.
This kid? What?
This guard caught you picking a lock.
This kid followed me because he thought the summon was cute, got mad when I tried to pick the lock, and called the fucking cops on me. Alright. Sure, kid. I've had dismissed companions screw me so often. Yeah, I try to only dismiss them in camp. Because of that. I didn't forget to get Boots of Elemental Momentum, did I? Who has those? That would be a flaw in my plan. If I had forgotten to buy those for some reason. Nope, I haven't. Want that there. Later, nerds. Good luck and brain or whatever. Later, Smelly. Okay, vigilance for you. Vigilance for you. You stand there. Vigilance for you. For you. Your initiative's already +8. So you can have heroism.
All right, what now?
Alright, I don't think I actually need Condor anymore, because I stacked... I don't know, I do want to stack of ribbons more. Only got one, Call the Weak Stole. Alright, let's make sure that I'm good on all my consumables and everything I want to use. I can put on an Elven Elegance here, because I have one spare, so let's do that. I'll go Tiefling Vice as well. What am I gonna concentrate on? I guess enlarge. Expeditious Retreat would make sense. Even though I'm going to be using Boots of Speed, I'll have 2 bonus actions. Concentrate on enlarge was my nickname in high school. Oh. Proud of you, buddy. Now the rest of the rotten food comes in. The number of times I've seen people be like, oh yeah, delete rotten food from the game is really frustrating, because like you could engage the second brain cell and realize that it's an item with a health bar that also is a free action that has an effect that you can get in abundance. Alright, 32 stacks of momentum.
Should mind my step.
explain to my boyfriend for the 100th, I'm not throwing out the month-old lettuce because I need to stack Arcane Acuity for a presentation next week. Now, I should get a mage hand as well from Akabi's ring, but I'm choosing to be extraordinarily lazy.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Don't need that.
Hold. You must act with haste. Duke Ravengard. Act.
What now?
Alright, so I currently have 268 meters of movement speed. Now I have 530. Dark corpse. Lore. Stop farting? Never.
Hope your soul is in good hands.
I don't trust them to not go this way. Now that I think about it. Let's get Scratch. Maybe should have freed a Melon before the Gondians. If he rolls bad on initiative, I'm in a weird spot now. But it'll maybe be fine. Exactly enough movement to do that. Yeah, one of the Gondians is causing a Melon to not have concurrent initiative with me. Which is unfortunate. I was hoping that wouldn't be the case. Let me think.
Nothing important is ever easy.
So 409 meters. Might be 2-turn because of the Omelum issue, but we'll see.
Let's go. You've made a grave mistake. Duke's still alive. Hold on, I'm coming.
I'm not in a build for this, by the way. There's features on Druid, Monk, and Sorcerer that make this a lot easier. But I don't have good initiative on him either.
What about me now?
What's happening? That devil.
They probably won't love running through the fire. Hey, cheeky little pub, thank you for the 3 months in advance. Very, very kind. Poison damage bad, by the way. Yeah, that too.
She's just a girl and she's on fire. There you go, Quag.
So, initiative did screw me here. I can't act with Raven Guard and Omelum. They are big helps in getting this done on turn 1. I still have 2 action points, 1 attack, and my action surge, and my Terrazul. I can probably still do this. It'll just be annoying. I didn't need any of the summons except for Scratch and Leon, turns out.
Can't stay idle. Shouldn't have made me your enemy.
Gotta figure out which ones I can speak are most likely to be stopping Omelum from acting with me. It's probably Obelia Tubin here. It's often her. So the summons are for. They're also for if I need to kill things in non-Bark Cloud ways, or if I need to trigger Bloodlust Elixir on subsequent turns. And being on fire is actually kind of a problem. I might use a summon to make me not on fire anymore. Because I might trigger a heat sensor if I'm not careful where I stand.
Never a dull moment. May the gods take you first.
Sorry, us. Didn't cancel that one fast enough. .218 meters of movement speed left. I do still have Terrazul, but movement's starting to be a little tight, so I might have to start using Dimension Doors. Again, this is a lot easier with Omelum and Raven Guard, because they can be doing what I'm doing as well, effectively. Raven Guard naturally has enough strength to do this, and Omelum has his teleport to submersible thing, which is pretty cool. This is why I bought so many Dimension Door scrolls.
No choice but to keep going. You picked the wrong fight, friend.
Let's get those two. Still one over here. Let's get this one. I can click on the submersible to get Scratch to teleport back. Have Scratch help Raven Guard, but I could also just have Leon do it. It doesn't really have enough movement to get there. So either one of them will have to take care of that. This key to cancel the animation. I'm using right click. Still too far. Fine. Been casting Longstrider on Scratch. Yeah, Longstrider on Scratch and Omelum ahead of time really helps. I think you can also do Longstrider on Ravenguard and Worm's Rock. Though I haven't actually tried that one. That's just theory. But you can Longstrider on Omelum in the Myconid Colony and on Scratch right before you come in here. And it does help. The lever here, right? Alright, I did that to put out the burning on me. To lower my HP a little bit, but also when Nirelna is re-equipped and you're not at your full movement speed, it reapplies its movement speed bonus, so I just got movement back. And that's off of my action surge, so I still have 2 attacks for that action point. Still not in grit range yet. Get there. Here we go. I have another bonus action. Do we end up trying Longstrider on Hex Ghosts? No, I haven't tried that yet. I should. Erzul. Back up to 149 meters. If I had bought Martial Exertion, it actually would have been worth using an action point to equip to get some movement speed. But that's okay. I didn't do that. Click this here. This teleports all of my summons to me.
Time to push my luck again.
Which means that now I'm gonna have Leon fly over here. He's out of movement speed, so I'm gonna have him use a Terrazul. Just gonna hashtag ally and Ravenguard. This will be a 2-turn because I will need to control Ravenguard and Omelum at the very least. If not, wait for the Gondians to get their shit together.
Still breathing,
so,
despite everything.
Not a 1-turn. I probably could have made it a 1-turn. Again, I don't know that Ravenguard and Omelum would have rolled initiative well enough, but by freeing them first before the Gondians, that could have given me options. Hindsight. So now we have these 5, 6, 7. God damn it. This is why I wanted to not be burning anymore. Hey, Teddy. Hindquarter sight always gets you. That's true. Yeah. Feel you when you said that. Just staring at the ground, that's so relatable. Me when I'm in public. Me when I have to make eye contact.
No time for mercy.
Me on a Monday. Just me when, oh, yeah. $83.2 left. I'm dash capped. Got click heals. Nothing I can do to get more movement speed other than equipping Boots of Persistence, but I'm gonna want Boots of Speed on for the next turn, so that's a no-go. Hey, Jackson. $28.7 meters left. No movement, that's okay, scratch.
Blood comes easy these days.
Use that extra bonus action to my advantage. 21.7 meters of movement left. I could throw Nyrolna once to get a little bit. Back up to 43.2. This is my last thing of the round. Let's get Raven Guard closer. Hey, Machine. Good to see you. Hope you're well.
Fall by my hand.
I get 24 meters of movement speed back, which I will use to get as close to the haste spores as possible, so I can get them at the start of my next turn. And now we're just gonna scatter these.
Can't even catch my breath. Where do I go from here? So much for peace. Nothing will stand in my way.
Fine, still in hospital, doing better. Glad to hear you're improving. It's
I will
awesome.
aid you as much as I can, but hurry. We have little time.
Maybe I should have left this door open. I think I can still make it work, though. All lined up super favorably for what I want to do here. Bad angle, but it's something. Just like with my turn, I'll position myself as a melon so I can get the haste spores as soon as possible. Our Raven Guard gets to go. There's no real danger, so I don't need to bother with the Noble Stock piece thing. I didn't leave potions for him to throw at himself. Raven Guard is a high-level fighter. He has improved extra attack. He is also spec'd to have 20 strength, so he can do the improvised melee stuff. He can use scrolls and everything. But he also gets 3 attacks for his action point. So often I'll have him throw a flight pot at himself for 1, and then he can still improvise melee. I dropped my phone. There we go. Tested a Longstrider does give a Primordial Spectre 3 meters of movement speed, unwilling to follow me out of combat. But will move in combat? So that's what I really care about there, I think. Not that I saw. Unfortunate. Oh well. Thanks for testing anyway. That one didn't move, did they? The one that's just staring at the ground. I have a telekinesis scroll. If I did, maybe I could eat this one to a better position, but no. Alright, that's turn 1. Can use Soul Writing and Guardian of Faith too? Yeah, that's very fun.
I can make it.
the bonus action dash from Expeditious Retreat and my Click Heals dash. And my Haste Spores with Terrazul still active. I'm at 303 meters currently. I can still do one more dash, or two more dashes rather. But let's hold off. Do you want that door over there closed? Make that happen. Imagine if you put soul branding on Double Guardian Shard. It'd be very fun. Alright, they can't get through. Since that door's sealed, these three Soagen are no threat. Even if this did take more turns than it's going to. Yeet.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
1, 2... Just 2 left. Cool. Soul Branding plus Longstrider gets you Guardian of Faith with more base movement than a halfling. Incredible. Aspect of the Elk might also work, but that's not solo viable. So that's, what, level 6? So you're looking at 6-6 split there. Barbarian Hexblade? I mean, you could, but... You'd then have to pick up Longstrider from magic, from, I guess you could take a Ritual Caster so that it's not cooldown gated. And then you won't get the Guardian of Faith, right? Right. Yeah, for Guardian of Faith, not Ghosts. I guess you could do Guardian of Faith instead of Ghosts. No, it's 4th level. Wouldn't work. Yeah, never mind. Melt him to depart. Can chill in the sub.
Survival is all that matters.
Raven Guard can too.
Where do I go from here? Here we go again.
So it's one of my better 2-turn Iron Thrones. Not a 1-turn because of initiative stuff, but also I guess this was hard mode Iron Throne, I should say, because Mizora was sabotaging, not helping. If you keep Will in the Pact, then instead of spawning the spiders and making Raven Guard kneel, Mizora will cast Haste and Freedom of Movement on Raven Guard. So it's a huge net swing of how good it is. Now, one of the perks of the Noble Stock piece that I picked up and didn't use is if you get Raven Guard to have good initiative, and you have him use that, not only does it full heal, but it clears the condition that Mizora uses to make him kneel. So you won't have to deal with that either. The spiders will still spawn, but Raven Guard will be at full health and in control of himself. Alright, verifying everyone's safe.
No choice but to keep going.
Two-turn Iron Throne. The methods ended up not mattering. I didn't spawn a mage hand, that could have helped. And again, I wasn't in a spec for this. Having access to Longstrider is huge. Having Step of the Wind is huge. Having Halo of Spores can be good. But with the Fart Corpse, it's not really necessary. Hey, Cold Prospect. Seems like I'm late today. No, you're fine. I've only been live for a little under 3 hours. Basically done with this run. I could go to the Steelwatch Foundry now, but like, I'm probably just gonna go beat the game. Excited about next run? I'm still not entirely sure what I want to do with it. I know what mods I think I want to run.
Calmness greets you as the submersible slows
But
to a halt.
this will be a I lay out the options and have you guys pick through a poll
So it seems,
type beat.
won't you
You acted quickly to meet my
We made it. We actually made it.
Any ideas for next run? I want to do a druid thing, and there's 2 different barbarian things I want to do. There's also a light cleric thing I want to do. So those are the ones that are top of mind right now.
You when
They have no reason to obey God.
I could blow up the foundry real quick too.
It's over. It's finally over.
Never done Iron Throne oopsie that eventually save themselves, right? Right? Yeah. I'm sure. We don't know that they wouldn't. I didn't stack that much momentum, so I am down to only 15 stacks right now. Did I get the key? No.
Bet I can crack that open.
I'll have to watch the VOD, see how the submarine bit's done playing solo. Had a hard in my first playthrough as a full squad. Wasn't my best Iron Throne, but we did get a 2-turn save everyone today. So that was cool. Arcane Trickster, when did I miss it? No, Arcane Trickster is, it's not in, like, the queue right now, but it's something I'm always kind of willing to do. I just don't have anything different than what I've already done on Arcane Trickster in mind currently. Keep Leon in case. Need to move faster than I am.
Awaits your input. The machine doesn't respond. Its technology is far beyond it.
Where's the bomb right now? The bomb is in my camp chest. Iron Throne bugged out access to my camp inventory. Alright, well, if it was working, then I could just place the bomb and everyone would be saved and it'd be all fine. But because it is not currently working... I'm just gonna cut my losses and get out of here. They're doing great. To make sure I avoid any auras that could drag me into the combat. Yeah, they fully just lost the fight. But they're okay. What they do out here? They fighting out here? Or are they chilling? Nope, they they lost out here too. But again, they're okay. Just because there's no survivors doesn't mean they're not okay. What happens in multiplayer if Origin Astarion dies in the ritual? I assume it's just a game over. Similar to how Origin Will gets flushed because Mizora. The party-wide game over.
First, it is exactly what I...
Everything I did for Bald.
Everything I did for Bald.
This. I will...
Uncertainty fills the air. Will has reached a fork in his path. In which direction will he travel?
Yeah, be Grand Duke Ravengard.
Will's...
Why not?
Ah, there you are. A hearty meal would do the trick. Let's hope... Sure.
I'll still go with Karlach to Avernus.
Already feeling better.
Grand Duke Will Ravengard. And for the first time in a decade, there are... Let's...
Resource check. Got my haste spore grenade. Got my stomach growl. That part's important, don't forget that part. Guess we go with ballast. No real reason not to. Is Rhapsody the play though? Suppose no reason not to. Do I need to bring Connor for anything? Don't think so. Eat after brain? Yeah. Fart after Bjorn? I'll try. Want to trigger the Will Romance thing. Will, ask me to be your Murray. Your Bill Murray.
It's funny. As the blade, I've faced untold brutes
We
and
just
beasts.
teleported somewhere?
Together,
Okay.
we've seen illithid horrors most souls could merely fathom. I lived at the mercy of fiends, a devil's plaything trying to right the coast's wrong. But I've only now come to see who my true enemy's been.
You have some dialogue options that let you be so mean to Will, and I saw an interesting theory that Larian just didn't bother changing the dialogue from early access era when Will was supposed to be an unlikable asshole. So, like, the reason why you have so many dickish responses is that. The other theory I saw is just, you know, racism. So it could be either, but...
I'd like to think not. The answer is much simpler than that. Time. Time is so God's damned greedy. It can never give, only take. It builds mountains and deserts only to tear them asunder. It fells armies. It conquers kings, queens, even gods. We blink and we're gone. And our hopes, our memories, our heart bonds are gone.
Still need to do an origin run now that I have the mod to use all of Theo's lines. Yeah, I downloaded that last night too, Danny. I haven't turned it on yet, but
just for a moment.
I want to do another Will origin run with that.
Let me show you.
For those who don't know what we're talking about, Will had a different voice actor in early access before the 1.0 release of the game. And they changed over to Theo Solomon for the 1.0. All of his, like, conversations, like this is Theo. But if you're out of combat, you click. Almost none of that, if not none of that at all, is him. That's the old voice actor. So if you ever wondered why it sounds, like, slightly different, it's a different guy. But they did record the lines. They did have Theo record them. So there's a mod that just swaps them all over.
I've been thinking a lot about forever. More so, I've been thinking about everything that comes before and who I want at my side.
It's been 2 years. Yeah. And it's like 800 lines or something. Just like, why did you not... Yet, once again, Shadowheart and Astarion got updates basically every patch.
If that be so, then may my greatest wish come true tonight. I love you. Will you be mine today and tomorrow and reaching into eternity?
Your skin flushes and your soul
Did
sings
they?
as
Yes.
you palm the acorn.
As late as patch 4, they were changing Astarion's skin texture. Oh, David.
It's as real as the ground beneath you.
Like, why?
It's time we started our happily ever after.
It's about time. Let's see what the blade can do with his weapon. Oh, he just nutted on me? Yeah. I want more. Lest we forget, making sure the Ascended Astarion girlies did feel uncomfy about being possessions. Yeah, they changed the animations of the Ascended Astarion kisses to remove the player's fear.
Let's talk.
So like kissing Dragon Mouth? I'm down to find out, Meg. I think I confirmed that the ghost won't move, even if it has enough movement to get into melee. Thank you for confirming. It's a shame, but oh well. Oh no, we need good positioning on ghost builds still. Oh no. Still gotta try the tech that Jor was mentioning yesterday. Build a Barbarian workshop on YouTube. Go check them out. I'm not gonna say what it is explicitly, but I still have to try that.
Cranium rats. They swarm when an alpha is near. We must be close to its hiding place. Beware. A solitary rat may be trivial, but a swarm is dangerous.
Make sure I'm good. Never took Shard to see her parents, but it's fine.
Silence.
Good endings? No, it's... Don't worry about it. Oh, I also forgot to talk to Astarion. Whoops. That's fine. It'll be fine.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Waiting. Preparing. Calculating. Evolving.
Tell him in a few years.
Dominated. Controlled. Crowned. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
That was too close. What if I just...
Thrall.
wasn't in the area anymore.
This way, quickly. We need to talk.
To have a word.
The proofs for that. If he...
My mind. It's being.
Astarion gets enough love from the devs, he can live with not having the perfect ending just this once. Spit in Victoria. What is that? What do you mean? My character? The torch over there? This is the Morphic pool? There's absolutely nothing strange on the screen right now.
It's close.
Nothing happened.
You think you...
It's messing with your mind. Don't listen to it. Use the stones. Don't listen to it. Focus on the crown.
Sorry, my glasses on, all good? Yay. It's okay. I did get my inspo back, but I don't need them.
You... The next order to be given is mine.
We're going to Flavor Town.
Die.
I would die if a big lady told me that in that tone. I would do so expeditiously. Alright, watch this. So that was just seeing if you were paying attention. Here you go. So that's just showing the opposite of what you need to do. But now, check this out. Just showcasing some wrong rolls so you can know what those look like for when you roll good. You're welcome.
It has become... We will...
Happy Zero. Quag, just roll right? I've messed it up. You give me another chance. That Intellect Devourer from Act 2 Interlude still chilling. I guess a couple of them did make it. That was very efficient. Yeah, I think they all survived, actually.
You may address me. I will neither forgive
Hey Mac, how you doing?
nor forget. Like all that suffering. At this point. Give.
Need the Elder Ray to tell me what a good thrall I am. So this is the portal from last time we were here. It doesn't actually work, but it's a thing. Right. I need to, like, try here. Out of curiosity. I get Elven Elegance. Orpheus gets Human Versatility. And I guess Bloodlust is what I should use. I use Countermancy near the Emperor or Orpheus. They become aggro and soft lock you. Don't ask me how I know. What, like inside the prism? Because it doesn't happen outside the prism.
We have lost much, or what it is to dead.
I want to ask that unshackle thing in the Orphic Hammer. Does that only work for freeing Hope, or can it be used to free Orpheus too? I don't understand the question, Chi-Chi. That's exactly what I just did. Like, the Orphic Hammer is for freeing Orpheus. The side effect is that you can free Hope with it.
The fist examines your illithid ally.
Like, that's what it's for.
It was not
And it's not the unshackling strike, it's just hitting the rock with the hammer. The unshackling strike is just a thing you can use at your leisure. Like, it's a reason to use the hammer in actual gameplay.
Observe with whom
It removes all forms of restraint and stun, including lethargic. So if you're playing full party and someone goes lethargic, you can just, like, bop them with a hammer and then they're good.
and thy lives.
The fist eyes
Oh,
your
yeah.
illithid ally with suspicion, softening
Bingo.
to cure. The air is thick with anticipation.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Whoa! Sure, a bigger not you. Pleased to make your acquaintance, my scaly.
Am I trading with you? I don't need anything. Withers looks different on my console. Is it a bug? Yeah, sometimes Withers is a little deflated. It's a bug. It happens sometimes. Hi, prettiest NPC in the game. Hello. Hi. Hi. What are we naming our children? Hi. Hello. Call me.
Leave him be.
As bad as it could have. At least things have stayed interesting. Light on my feet.
Was that title already given to one Harper? Listen, I am but a man. Blaze, Elin, and Megan would like words. They can all fight for it. I don't know. Sorry, I'm terrible at framing questions. He answered it regardless. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome, Chi-Chi. Clearly you're not terrible at framing questions because I understood enough to answer.
I can be subtle sometimes.
Alrighty, I can reflect a guard for funsies.
Don't mind me.
There it is. The place where the nether stones can
The crown, up ahead. Time to cast the spell again and break its will.
Projectile deflected.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Yeah, you did break a will last night, lady. Hell yeah, she did. So, hovering over this check. Advantage from Resonance Stone, +4 from Proficiency from Human Versatility Elixir, and then +10 from Pass Without Trace. So, and he already has a +1 Dex mod, so that's +15, and it's a DC 15. So that makes it so he only fails on double ones.
Survival is all that matters.
Okay, how many attacks do I have left? 1, 2, 3. Terrazol. Alright. Should have thrown a speed pot on the ground, but it's fine. Can Bloodlust off of that next turn. Didn't charge up Executioner, but who cares? Actually, I'm curious. We're gonna science that. Hey, Libra Tiger. Dumbest thing that happens in the brain. Sometimes you and Orpheus next to each other. Initiative can't take your turn together. Hate this bug. It's not a bug in the way you think it is. It's a visual bug, because what happened there is one of the tentacles is between you and initiative, but it hasn't popped in yet. It hasn't joined the turn order officially, but it's between you. A Vigilance Elixir on Orpheus solves that. Can't unequip Ring of Shadows? You can. You trying to get Killer Sweetheart off a speed pot mini target? Yeah, I want to see if that works.
This is it. Keep the enemy away until the brain is completely subdued.
The brain is weakened.
Even back.
Its will is weakening. The brain is almost defeated.
But it sucks, had the dragon between us a couple times. Never neglect that initiative. Dragon's got +0, so if the dragon's between you, then you didn't buff his initiative. You didn't buff Orpheus's, and it's real helpful. Initiative's one of the most important things in the game. Never forget that.
This is it. Its will is weakening.
It does work. That's so fucked up. Of course that works. I had 8 more attacks and the fart corpse if needed. But we got it in 2. 2.5.
There. At last. It is subdued.
Spare me. Join me. Wield me.
Yeah, hard fight.
Become absolute.
Certainly looks like Archery done the right way. No. That I did almost no prep going into that, and I live tested to see if I could fork an arrow off of an object to loophole abuse an item that I normally set up ahead of time. Found out that I can, which is very funny, but... The fact that it's still miles away from peak archery is so funny to me. Yeah. Like, the fact that it wasn't a one-shot is a testament to how lazy I was there. I got to the brain worry like mad, you get there and test stuff. I mean, the brain's the easiest boss, at least in Act 3, and in Act 2.
Nightmares and the screams of legions upon legions of unborn.
I would personally say across the entire game, the reason being your player power is as high as it possibly can be, and the brain doesn't fight back.
Obliterating all thought, all feeling. Your tadpole burns in your brain.
I didn't prepare at all, has 6k plus hours. I mean, I didn't prepare at all in this run, but you get what I mean. Alright, that's GG's on this run.
For the first time in a long time, your thoughts are entirely your own.
So I'm going to start setting up a poll for what the next run's going to be. We are starting that today. Only 3 hours into the stream. Shoot Psychic Pain at you when you hit it. In an amount that doesn't matter, but yeah. Thank you for the GG's, everybody. Been a few runs since see me sweat and try hard. Yeah. Is there any game I have more hours in? I can think of 3 games that I have more hours in. But this one's getting close to 3rd place. Alright. First idea is Wild Magic Barbarian that casts... Here, let me... Wild Magic Barbarian character limit. Wild Magic subclass, specifically for Barbarian, is able to cast spells while raging if you do a certain thing. So I could do a run showing that off. Other idea is Perma-Rage Barbarian using Palma's Wrath. Third idea is... What was the third idea? So, this idea I had was a druid run where, in order to use a wild shape, I have to kill the thing that is. Now, there's gonna have to be exceptions with that, because, like, there's no enemy saber-tooth tigers. But that was the idea. Hey, Kels, thank you for the $40 for foods. Thank you, I appreciate it. I'll work on that shortly. Thank you very much. So let's just call that a scavenger druid. I don't know. It's character limit. And what was my 4th idea? Oh yeah, I've been watching Mark play Light Cleric, and I want to do some stuff with Light Cleric. I'll just go weird light cleric.
Everything you did.
I'm gonna make additional votes from channel points fucking expensive here, because I kind of want this one to be a little more organic. But yeah, you got 10 minutes to vote here. Personally, I'm in a barbarian kind of mood, so I'm between 1 and 2. I'm gonna vote for 1 myself. But yeah, that's where my head's at. So Scavenger Druid, the concept is, in order to use a wild shape, I have to beat that thing. Now, I have planned this out with some spreadsheeting and stuff, and I also humored myself with the idea of I'd have to do that with my entire spell list and all of my tadpole powers, so it's kind of at my discretion what degree I want to implement that to. But I have that all planned out already. But yeah, the idea is, like, I have very basic kit until I start winning fights. So if I want to use something for a particular fight, I have to go fuck that thing up.
Would make for much of a heroic statue.
Okay, sounds good. Kels?
I speak with too much haste.
Even when my time in the prism stretched out like eternity, when escape seemed impossible, I never lost hope.
Go. Machine, enjoy the sub, courtesy of Kels.
To return to them triumphant.
If I don't vote, what are you gonna do about that? I don't know, maybe do some fascism?
Seems I can only fulfill one part of my destiny. My people will be liberated, but I cannot return to them. Not like this. You helped me destroy that abomination. Now help me destroy myself.
Quag swayed the vote. I only get 1 vote. Or you mean me talking about my preference?
But first, Lae'zel.
And thank you for the 10 bits, Machine. Very kind. Much appreciated. Yith? What is my channel?
Carry my burden. Call my dragons.
Dying. Apologies.
And Kuthos, and ride to the astral sea.
Hell, I'm gonna mind Quag. God damn it.
Release our people. Be our future and our legacy.
Yeah, sure, Lae'zel, go frog or whatever.
I will never be free while my people are still bound by Vlaakith's
Oh, it's a cat.
chains.
Hi, Catman. Oh, hi, Jake. My cats are very cat. Did you know that cats are cats? I was absolutely flabbergasted when I found out, but cats are in fact cats. It's crazy. Every cat is the most cat ever to cat. Really? Yeah, yeah. Unjawed.
Gitka Tavkim crushed.
I want to cleric because I need some comfy in this fucking terrible timeline. Valid. Hey, Catastrophic, thank you for the streak. Good to see you. Appreciate you. What am I eating today? Must disagree, a minor little menace, absolutely cute rockets. But they could also be cats.
Never forget you. Your name will be etched in
How
our
are you, Sao?
slates. You will be called Mlagir, Liberator.
Cat.
To the skies!
Alright, I am figuring out lunch while the poll's going.
At last. I feared they would make this world their own.
With the Githyanki gone, there's nothing left but the silence of the city.
I don't even like want food.
Smouldering, waiting to be
I'm
rebuilt.
not hungry, but
But it seems that Gale's
Chat wants me to
mind
like
is
have nutrition or
elsewhere.
whatever.
Gale, is something the matter? The crown. It's somewhere in the Gionthar.
Sees the means of reproduction. Oh,
If I salvage the stones,
that's a presidential platform right there.
and once I have, I'll return it to Mistra. She'll cure me of my affliction, and I'll finally be free.
Food's important, you're important.
I'm sure. A wise man learns from his mistakes and strives not to repeat them. I shall bring the crown to Mistra.
Don't deflect with positive affirmations. I'm gonna.
Is that there are things in this world far more valuable than power. Besides, grown quite fond of this merry band of ours, but I'd quite like to see what happens to it. I'm sure Mistra will summon me soon enough.
Look at my proletariat. We're never getting a revolution.
We celebrate our victory the mortal way.
I mean, you're not wrong, but what's the light cleric? Light cleric, but weird.
Now you're talking.
I want to do a Radiance of the Dawn from like stealth and whatnot, and play a light cleric
Choosing should fall to you.
from a perspective of having a lot more game knowledge than I did the last time I played a light cleric, which was a couple of years ago now. He's being positive. Get him.
Yes. We should see if the elf song's still standing. I won't imbibe, but I'll be happy to be
I wants to
from
play
here.
cleric? Shocking.
And in your company.
My peaks. Cleric is very ahead.
Well,
A star.
Hey, Karlak, you want to go to hell? Alright, we're going to hell.
Get back here, Shocker! Shocker! You can't escape me! I'll chase you to the ends of the earth!
You have earned your
You. Light cleric's gonna invite rat orb questions? Yeah, and it'll give me an opportunity to shit on rat orbs incessantly. Trade. So, win-win.
Better let these fuckers know I'm back. And this time, I'm not a...
I bet I'm starting to doubt Druid winning this vote.
When the invitation came, you were hip deep cutting through the... He requested a Karlak's heart can take the strain of leaving a...
Alright, Karlak, you didn't have an extra copy of your fit? Have I seen Shadowheart in this outfit? Oh, yeah, I have. She's got 4 different outfits she can have here, and 3 different hairstyles.
Now there's a face I know well indeed.
Fugitive Nightwalker.
I wasn't and look at you. Straight, understandable, but although I do like the style, tortured armor never does go out of fashion. I've taken it. It turns out no one actually cares
Nope.
about murder. As long as you murder the
Nope.
right people.
We got the good dialogue, but we got the title as if we didn't complete his quest. Yeah, maybe Ixnay on that one, Daryl. Thank you.
Let's not get carried away, darling. I'm still me. Perhaps more me than I've ever been.
What's next for you?
Hardly. Good people don't spend as much time lurking in the dark as I do. You know, it's...
I'm all for shitting on rat orbs? Hell yeah. Did I go to hell with Karlak? I did. I made Will Grand Duke, so if I didn't go with Karlak, then she'd be dead.
But in time, I realized
Which
that
I still think is the
is as much a part of me
most cohesive ending narratively, but that's okay. What's wrong with rat orbs? They're bad.
So
People massively inflate their value from 0 to something that's above 0.
Other people made, by what other people did to me. My past may be dumb, but my present, my future, they're mine.
Like, remember, AC is a bad defensive stat, and radiating orbs are bad temporary AC. Oh, Jester really wants the Light Cleric. Alright, 390k from Jester. Light Cleric it is.
That being said, I haven't completely given up on returning to the
Sometimes a man has to spend some channel points.
presented itself well. I wouldn't say no, but until then, I am happy. We've had quite the journey.
I don't do Rad Orbs, I do Reverb on Cleric. Reverb has no synergies with any class, because Reverb works on every class. So, like, Reverb isn't a build either. It's just a thing you can put on.
But then again,
It's like having... It's like saying, I have an attack roll build. Yeah, sure, you technically do, but that's like an overwhelming majority of builds. So, like, it provides no useful information. It's a worthless classification.
My love, my Hell's Wanderer. Gods, it's so good to see you. It's been far too long. Hold on a moment. Do you smell that?
Have a long rest build. Veiled in nature.
You take a deep breath, but you don't notice anything.
Have a using my action build.
Oh, how right you are. And how wonderful.
Can you smell what the blade is cooking?
I've had so little time for simple pleasures like this in the 2 months past. Turns out
Maybe I gotta do a Will Barbarian run.
more than a simple wave of a duke's hand.
The Blade of Frontiers is just his wrestling name.
Forged. Customs must be considered. Father leaves me to my own devices. Oh, he's got no shortage of advice when I ask for it.
He's so handsome, yeah.
Still, I make the decisions I see fit. The ones I think will restore the city to glory. I serve only Baldur's Gate, not a devil of the first hell.
Don't suppose you ever miss Mizora? That's a crazy question.
Never. The hexes and eldritch blasts, losing them took getting used to. They left behind a cold abyss where fire once raged. So I stoked a new one. Now the burning comes from within me, not from the depths of Avernus.
So what class does he become as a Grand Duke, then? That's different. If he stays the Blade of Frontiers or the Blade of Avernus, he becomes a Ranger. What class is he now? I didn't look.
By day, I bargain with dust.
It's a burning sensation? Sorry.
Over documents that would make a devil
My bad.
blush. By night, I sleep alone, longing for your touch. But I love you no less now than ever, and I love that you are fighting for your people.
King shit.
I will wait for you, I promise. No matter how many sunsets pass, you are my heart.
King shit. You've all been such a softie.
Not always. But once I met you, well, love has a way of tempering a blade.
I love Will in a way that's concerning for feminism. He's him. He's that guy.
I've had more than a few challenges, given the
Don't you mean Grand Duke shit? True? True?
The people know me as one of the champions who saved their beloved city. They know Raven.
Does anyone break up with you if you leave with Karlach? Minthara can forget that you're romancing because they didn't really pay much attention to making sure her dialogue actually worked here.
Friction that can't be greased with a sly promise or a
But outside of that, no, I don't think so. Maybe Halcyon, but like it's not really a relationship.
Father's back in his element.
Who's your favorite companion, both gameplay-wise and gameplay independent? Funny enough, it's the same answer for both. Minthara. It's weird that it lines up like that, but yeah, it does. Minthara.
No tadpole needed. Bane's chosen primed the Fist for a war they weren't meant to win. He convinced them there was an assassin hiding in every shadow, that cruelty was the correct answer to crisis. With a few exceptions, fathers pardoned every last Fist. If my forgiveness not be Tyr's will, so be it.
Boo, cop dad doing centrism, boo.
His words, not mine. He still believes in the bow and the blade, but with Floric's help, he's teaching the Fist a new lesson. Valor is found not in
Why? So gameplay-wise, Minthara has the soul branding ability, which is the single most fucked up companion ability and by far the strongest thing that any of them have as unique features. Yes, I'm including Ascended Astarion. Yes, I'm including Karlach soul coins. Yes, I'm including all of the buffs and gear exclusive to Origin Gale. I'm including all of that. Soul branding is stronger. Soul branding is wild. In terms of narrative, Minthara is a great example of how you can have an evil character who is unapologetically evil, but not two-dimensional. She's emotionally intelligent, she is empathetic, she is insightful, and her backstory is, like, not mitigating circumstances, it's just, like, explanation of why she is the way she is more than anything. It's not an excuse, it's just her backstory. And she is unapologetically and fully, intentionally evil. Which is cool. You don't have to, like, make it so, oh, it's not this villain's fault, because sometimes it fucking is. And that's okay. It's okay to write your characters like that.
Of course. Go on. The night's young. You shouldn't waste a moment of it. Or waste a single drop of wine for that matter. I plan on downing half a bottle myself. Oops. Did I say half a bottle?
As for women's rights and women's wrongs. Mm-hmm.
I expect there have been other
Thou art the savior of Baldur's Gate. Enjoy the...
Oh, I hit the wrong option. I'm trying to get out of here.
Yes. What in...
Yeah, the prick is up, Withers.
Yeah. Until we meet again.
Alright, cool.
There thou art.
The front one? Cleric one.
Dead 3. Thy face is God's. Thy
Can we check this fast? Damn it, I forgot. I forgot. ADHD.
Didst truly believe...
I'll just have to make him Grand Duke another run and look.
Didst believe I would not notice. Thou sought to bolster...
Seeing the unmodded Withers as well. Yeah, this is vanilla Withers. A lot of people use the mod that removes his calcifying cannons because they're not calcium, they're dried up. They're probably very firm.
Gods would not notice. Gods thou may be, yet thou hast proven thyself fools, everyone. The supplication of Bane, the whimper of Baal, the death mule of Merkel, felled by...
Snort his powdered milk off those pearly peaks. I hate those mods just stops being immersive for me. What, when Withers doesn't have very obvious back problems? Yeah, it just kind of takes me out of the story. Went back to watch the end fight. Arrow many targets off the speed pod is tasty. Yeah, like, being able to fork many targets off of objects does mean that Elixir of Bloodlust is actually just kind of the best option in, like, 99% of combat scenarios where you don't need to manage initiative or a resistance or an immunity or something. Like, sorry, strength pot apologists, like, Bloodlust is just better. Get good strength and use Bloodlust. I'm looking right into your soul here. Because you can always do shit like that, even in single target. There's just not a reason not to Bloodlust.